Are you tired of dealing with flabby arms that make you feel self-conscious? This comprehensive guide will revolutionize your approach to arm toning by showing you 8 to 9 different exercises that can completely transform your arms from flabby to beautifully toned and sculpted. The approach is incredibly flexible and adaptable. You can select the exercises that make perfect sense for your current fitness level, starting with beginner-friendly options and gradually progressing to more challenging and advanced movements as your strength develops. The key to successful and long-lasting arm toning isn't about sticking to a rigid, monotonous routine that becomes boring over time. Variety is absolutely crucial because it keeps workouts interesting, engaging, and prevents the mental boredom that often leads people to quit their fitness journey. This carefully curated collection of exercises allows you to pick and choose which ones fit seamlessly into your existing routine, giving you the freedom to customize your workout based on your preferences, available time, and energy levels. As we age, a natural biological process occurs where the muscles in our arms gradually start to atrophy and lose their tone and definition. But there's something equally important that most people completely overlook: the fascia. Fascia is the specialized connective tissue that surrounds our muscles, functioning kind of like plastic wrap around food, creating a protective and supportive layer. Recent groundbreaking research has revealed that fascia is far more important and influential than previously understood by fitness professionals and medical experts. This remarkable tissue surrounds our entire body like a perfectly fitted wetsuit, but it doesn't just cover the outside surface, it intricately wraps around different layers of muscles, individual muscle fibers, nerves, blood vessels, and organs, giving structural shape to the arm and holding everything together in perfect harmony. When you exercise properly and stimulate the fascia through targeted movements, you trigger collagen synthesis, essentially a powerful rebuilding and regeneration effect that transforms your tissue quality. The primary goal as we age is to systematically thicken that crucial collagen layer and effectively tighten everything up, creating a more youthful and toned appearance. Previous conventional approaches focused mainly on stretching techniques and basic flexibility work, but this revolutionary method emphasizes comprehensive strengthening techniques that address multiple aspects of arm development simultaneously. Most people make the critical mistake of focusing only on the primary muscles, the biceps that flex the arm inward, and the triceps that extend the arm outward. However, truly effective and comprehensive arm toning requires dedicated attention to the numerous associated supportive muscles, stabilizing muscles, and smaller muscle groups that need targeted strengthening as well. These supporting muscles play a crucial role in creating the overall shape, definition, and functional strength of your arms. This innovative approach strategically targets the primary muscles, all secondary and supporting muscles, and the fascia with one highly effective type of exercise protocol. These exercises are designed to be joint-friendly and safe for people of all ages while simultaneously being strength-building, arm reshaping, and tone-enhancing. They don't require expensive equipment, costly gym memberships, or complicated machinery, making them the most effective and accessible arm exercises you can possibly do from the comfort of your own home. Most of the exercises featured in this program are specifically isometric exercises, which represent a unique and powerful form of training. An isometric exercise involves systematically increasing muscle tension and activation, without actually lengthening or shortening the muscle through its range of motion. To effectively stimulate primary muscles, secondary muscles, associated supporting muscles, and fascia, creating maximum tension is the key factor to generating real visible changes in the arm's appearance and strength. These exercises might appear deceptively simple when you first look at them, but they produce significant muscle soreness, fatigue, and most importantly, remarkable results when performed consistently. The comprehensive routine also strategically incorporates eccentric movements, specialized techniques when you extend and lengthen the muscle very slowly under controlled tension. This particular technique produces exceptionally fast results, is extremely joint safe for people with previous injuries, and is much easier to perform correctly than traditional two-dimensional gym exercises that only work the primary movers while neglecting everything else. So, the ideal equipment setup includes a high-quality resistance band that provides consistent tension throughout the movement, an isometric band that's, readily available on Amazon and surprisingly inexpensive, and, optionally, a TRX suspension trainer or gymnastic rings for those who want to try more advanced variations. However, many of these highly effective exercises can actually be performed using just your body weight and some basic household items, which makes this program accessible to absolutely everyone, no matter their budget or available space. The first foundational exercise involves carefully placing a resistance band around your neck and systematically extending the arms while maintaining a bent-over position. Hold this challenging position for a full 20 seconds, focusing on proper form and breathing, then complete 3 total sets with adequate rest between each set. This exercise primarily targets the back of the arms, specifically the triceps and posterior deltoids, while also engaging the supporting muscles of the upper back and shoulders. For the second highly effective exercise, securely attach the resistance band to the top of a sturdy door and pull it down to the halfway position, holding this isometric position with maximum effort and focus. This exercise builds incredible strength in the back of the arm while also improving muscular endurance. Hold the position for 20 seconds if possible, or start with 10 seconds with 10-second rest periods, repeated 3 times as you build up your strength and endurance capacity. Overcoming isometrics represent an advanced training method that involves pushing or pulling against a completely immovable object, ensuring that the resistance perfectly equals the force you're applying at all times. Focus on developing 3 distinct chains of muscles. The anterior chain, which includes all the front body muscles like chest, front deltoids, and biceps. The posterior chain for all the back body muscles including rhomboids, rear deltoids, and triceps. And the lateral chain for all the side body muscles that provide stability and support. The squeezing plank requires getting into a hollow body plank position with perfect alignment, then actively squeezing the floor between your hands and feet, as if you're trying to bring them together. This dramatically increases muscle activation throughout your entire core, arms and shoulders, while creating incredible tension that leads to rapid strength gains and improved muscle definition. For the challenging squeezing bridge exercise, perform a table bridge with your shoulders packed down and back in proper position, then actively squeeze the floor between your feet and hands with maximum effort. This intensely activates the hamstrings, glutes, and posterior chain, while also working the arms and shoulders in a unique and highly effective way. The isometric bicep curl involves placing a resistance band securely under both feet and pulling your arms up to the halfway position, working the biceps in a sustained isometric hold that creates incredible muscle tension and promotes growth. For the eccentric bicep movement, use a dumbbell, barbell, or even household items with appropriate weight. Lift the weight up to the fully contracted position, then very slowly lower it over 3 to 5 seconds, systematically lengthening the bicep under controlled tension. This targets the front part of the bicep in a unique way that promotes exceptional muscle growth and strength development. Start with only 5 carefully controlled repetitions, focusing entirely on the slow, gradual lowering motion while maintaining perfect form throughout. The overhead isometric push utilizes an isometric band to perform controlled pushing movements with your arms positioned overhead. This exercise graduates into comprehensive shoulder work as well, targeting the deltoids, triceps, and supporting muscles of the upper body in a highly effective manner. Follow the scientifically proven position tension resistance principle for optimal results and safety. First, take adequate time setting up proper body alignment and positioning before beginning any exercise. Second, Proactively engage and activate the target muscles before applying resistance. Third, gradually apply resistance against the equipment while maintaining perfect form and control. Stability is absolutely crucial in all these exercises. Remember that you're only as strong as you are stable, and this principle applies to every movement pattern. When you're fighting to stabilize your body during exercises, less energy and effort goes into actually working the target muscles effectively. Always remember that the ultimate goal isn't to apply maximum force against the equipment, or to see how hard you can pull or push, but rather to contract the target muscles as hard as possible with perfect control and intention. Often, using 75 to 80% of your maximum effort produces significantly better results than trying to max out every single time, which can lead to poor form and reduced effectiveness. TRX Suspension Trainers offer an excellent progression option for those ready to advance their training. When performing exercises in a push-up position using the TRX, you're not just fighting against gravity like in traditional exercises, but you're also actively preventing your arms from moving in multiple directions, forward, backward, and sideways. This creates the ultimate exercise for building secondary support muscles, stabilizing muscles, and fascia throughout the entire arm and shoulder complex. If the standard TRX position proves too difficult initially, you can easily modify the exercise by angling yourself more upright and raising the anchor point higher. This reduces the resistance and makes the exercise more manageable as you build strength and confidence. For the most advanced practitioners who have mastered the basic variations, try performing the exercise with your feet elevated on a stable platform or box. The overarching goal throughout this entire program is maximizing tension and activation in the arms using proven isometric exercise principles and techniques. Carefully select exercises that are appropriate for your current fitness level and physical capabilities, keeping in mind that you may need to order resistance bands or other basic equipment to perform some of the more advanced movements effectively. Consistency in your training schedule and progressive overload over time will deliver the dramatic toning results you're seeking and deserve. Start with exercises you can perform safely with perfect form and gradually progress to more challenging variations as your strength, endurance, and confidence improve. Remember that real transformation takes time, patience, and consistent effort, but the results will be worth every moment you invest in this comprehensive arm toning program.